I wouldn't say it was an obvious route that I was always going to take. It more developed when I got a bit older. Previously, right before Toronto Film School, I studied in film and media at Queen's University, and that was the first experience that I really felt like I was thriving academically, which I never really felt when I was in high school or elementary school. And at that moment, when I could get good grades while enjoying studying, that's when it kind of clicked for me. Like I can pursue a passion and a field that I'm actually really interested in and can do well in. So it can be really intimidating to enter a program where there's just so many, like it's very technology based, and it can be very scary at first, but Toronto Film School made it very clear that from the get-go you're going to be learning everything from the ground up. You don't really need to have all this experience in different programs in the Adobe suites, whatever it might be. So knowing that other people were in my position and that I could work with other people that were in my position was very comforting, and definitely felt like I was entering a very welcoming environment right off the bat. Despite it being all online, it was the most connected I've ever felt to my peers before, even in a workplace. I felt like the Zoom classes were very interactive the whole time. We had the opportunity to give feedback to other people's work, and then that would motivate us to get feedback back. It was just a really positive environment for constructive feedback. Instructors were really awesome. They gave perspective into obviously many different avenues and departments within graphic design. There were so many different ranges of courses that the graphic design program had to offer. So every instructor was able to kind of give their own experience and background. And they were also something that I found unique. They were very transparent about their journey and how they arrived here. So you could kind of connect with them and ask them. It felt like you were talking to a peer and you weren't talking to someone who's superior. It felt very comfortable to engage with the instructors, which was amazing. Working online was really helpful for my schedule because I was working part-time as well. So it created a really nice balance in my life. And so it wasn't scary for me at all. It really aligned with my lifestyle. A specific experience was maybe the capstone project at the end of it's kind of like a wrap up to the program where you're working with a real life client, and it really puts all the skills and the techniques you've developed throughout the year and put it to the test of dealing with a real person and their feelings and their expectations that are on the line. So that was really cool to develop everything as it unfolded and then see the outcome of that. The main skill set that I learned was learning how to take constructive criticism and how to use the advice and comments that our peers give us and to make something even bigger and better. Criticism doesn't always have to be have a negative connotation to it. What I aspire to go into is maybe the more UX and UI avenue, which is user experience and user interface. I just really love the ability of combining aesthetic, which is initially kind of what made me love graphic design, just seeing really beautiful things on a surface level, but then the user experience of being able to take aesthetic and put it into something that's convenient and works for users and makes things more practical in use for people, and seeing it kind of being put to the test and being applied. I think that's a really awesome combination.